What's poppin', Remembers? We are the Remember When podcast, home of millennial nostalgia, Gen Z, and millennial nostalgia. I'm Jose.
Hey, man, I'm Johnny.
What's up, y'all?
It's good.
What's poppin', boys?
Not much, man. Just be reminiscent about the times, the old times back in the cornfields, but mainly about the Saturday mornings,
Oh, the Saturday mornings.
when everything was all good. You didn't got to worry about nothing. All you got to worry about is my Game Boy, maybe some shows, and then go outside and play. When we actually touch grass and shit.
When we actually touched grass. That's hard
I
facts.
had chores.
That's facts.
But
yeah.
after them chores, what happened?
More chores.
More chores.
Gotta do my homework.
Oldest shit. Oldest.
Gotta read my book reading for summer reading project.
Honestly. Listen, them Pizza Hut pizzas didn't get them, they weren't free.
But if
work
everything
for
was
them.
done and people was too tired to get on our ass, it was good times.
To get on what? To get on, huh?
To get on our ass. Like,
To get on. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you was, never mind.
To get on a donkey. Calm yourself
Yeah,
down.
just making sure.
Yeah. No, did you guys have a favorite, routine? Like, what would you have, like a cereal usually? Like when you went to go watch your Saturday morning cartoons?
Shit.
Usually for me, I think
Oh.
like that's the one dish that I think of the most because that was something I was always able to do like as a kid because that's two ingredients.
Yeah.
Like it was quick,
I
pour in
think
the
it
bam.
depends on the age. Really young, s'mores.
That would be s'more cereal.
S'more cereal.
S'mores.
For some reason in my head, I just pictured you just over a Bunsen burner.
Hell
with
no,
that-
bro.
making
That is ghetto as hell. I'm eating dessert in the morning.
Pokemon playing in the
Where is
background.
my
You make it all
supervision?
s'more.
Hell nah. S'mores, and then it turned into honey bunches of oats, oddly enough.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
What were them honeycomb? You remember honeycomb
course.
cereal?
That shit is ass.
I know, but as a kid, I loved it.
Yeah, I can see that.
I enjoyed it as a kid too.
Yeah.
Loved it. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Got to get that Frosted Flakes up in there. Lucky Charms, I like the marshmallows. Then it fuck with the brown shit. Cheerios was cool. I mean, as a kid, I was a fiend. I didn't really have one single cereal. I was just bunch them all in. I'd be like, ooh, let's get some damn Fruity Pebbles with some Cinnamon Toast Crunch with some with the Fruit Loops on top. There we go. I guess I'm
Heathen
good.
activities.
Now I regret it nowadays because I regret the Fruit Loops and Apple Jacks now. Because apparently they got some cancer-causing some additives in there.
So I ate the hell out of them.
Do they actually?
So apparently, I look it up, I think, because I read it
When's the last time y'all seen Apple Jacks?
forever.
That's
Let's
true.
be honest.
Forever. Apparently,
Yeah.
it was like Red 40. It's like them
Oh, like the dye?
Oh,
Like, yeah, the
WD-40, yeah.
Yeah.
WD-40.
WD-40 in it.
When man, I tell you what, us kids, we grew up on, y'all grew up on the specials, but we grew up on that 40.
Had a 40 ounce in that bitch. Shit already came soggy.
Yo, fix up them joints. That's crazy. Hit him with the WD-40 for
The
breakfast.
cinnamon wasn't cinnamon, it was THC.
No wonder we was tired after that breakfast.
That's where the itis come from.
I hate asking y'all questions. Okay. Now today we're gonna be creating our ideal lineup for a Saturday morning cartoon, broadcast. So when you
did
wake
y'all
up-
do like Cartoon Network or just Nickelodeon or just both?
I did a mix.
Mine was actually mostly programs from Kids WB, Cartoon Network, and
Yeah.
I think I have one that was predominantly Fox Kids / Jetix. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I remember WB was always the one that would always say like, "Hey, Saturday morning, come on, man, come on over here. We got some tunes."
Where I spent most of my mornings. Yeah.
That was classy.
Mm-hmm. How about you?
Mainly Cartoon Network. Cartoon Network was my go-to all the time. It's like I appreciate Kids WB, but sometimes I wouldn't catch it at a good time. And Nick, I appreciate Nick, and I love Nick. Y'all had SpongeBob and Invader Zim and all them great shows, but y'all didn't touch Cartoon Network, especially from 2000. When I was born, 2000 to 2008, before the dark ages of 2009, perfect. Absolutely perfect.
Did we actually have WD when we moved to Hawaii?
We didn't have WB in I was about to say WD. You had me fucked up with that. But we didn't have WB. Oh, we had everything but WB. We had Nicktoons.
Yeah, I think that's the reason.
Boomerang.
I think we're a little bit biased. Just a little bit.
Cartoon Network was
Recognized.
there for us, We had Boomerang and all of them joints.
Oh, I did mess with Boomerang growing up. I loved Boomerang. No, don't they have? No, it's Me TV Tunes. That's what it is. That has like the big like they're basically essentially the current Boomerang. It's like a broadcast channel of just like shows from like 70s, 80s, 90s, and all that.
Yeah, I think I've caught up to everything Boomerang has to offer at this point.
I can only listen to Got a Gorilla for Sale for so long.
Got a gorilla for sale. Magilla gorilla for sale.
Fucking Jabberjaw and shit.
Who wants to go first? I ain't gonna lie, my shit is not in order. It's not like from...
Yeah. Neither is mine because like I'm just assuming we're going to be watching this straight through, right? So like ideally we're going to be seeing every single one of these shows. But I got you guys. So one of mine is a little bit of a cheat, right? I have so we're doing this based on if it was like 7 like starts at 7 a.m. and then the last program goes off at 10:30, correct? Yeah, so that's how we're basing our shows right now. So I have a double header of Yu-Gi-Oh! Because they used to do like part 2s all the time. Like you'd see like one part of a duel and then it'd be like, tune in next week. It's like, bro, I don't want to wait that long. So for myself, I would have loved to have just Yu-Gi-Oh! Back to back. So that way I could actually see what that's like for the Sky Dragon do, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So a little bit of a cheat, but I think that's valid.
That counts.
Because that was normal. Sometimes you would get marathons.
Because if an episode's an hour long, then it takes
because
up another spot.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Was notorious for having 2-parters. They were notorious for having 2-parter episodes. Or at least I felt like they did in like the Battle City or Dual Kingdom kind of episodes.
And it consistently has part 2 or even part 3s, realistically.
Yeah. And that's usually for like the good duels because there were bad ones that were like, you know, just one episode. And that's how you knew they weren't worth your time. If it was a good duel, it was usually a 2-parter. So I say, Yu-Gi-Oh! As a doubleheader.
Hell yeah.
All right. I got the TMNT. All right, but I got our generation of TMNT.
Yeah, so the big boys when they was tall as a
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
NFL prospects.
Boy, that was a good ass show.
1, 2, 3, 4 turtles. All right, and then I remember. So I don't know if I would really like this as much as an adult, but I'm picturing this as my kid self.
Yeah,
I really like Sonic X growing up. And I think that was also because like. That was more or less my peak Sonic era, like with like Adventure 2 Battle or even just any of the Sonic GameCube games.
Sonic Heroes.
The Sonic Riders and show.
I love Sonic Riders audio.
The intro of that thing is the best part of that game.
Yeah.
How you feel about Shadow though?
Intro's the best part of the game.
Check out that episode.
All right, so and then I got Shaolin Showdown. Big fan of Shaolin Showdown.
Wow, damn, that actually slipped my mind when I made this list.
I love that show growing up.
Yeah, I would add it.
So I put down Pokemon, and if I had to pick a specific season, I'd probably say the Johto Adventures. Just because I think I remember that one more as a kid, even though I think the show was definitely way better when it hit the like Hoenn region. Yeah. I don't know what season it hit that because like even though it was like Johto in like 3 different seasons, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
so
that was season 32.
It's gonna keep going until they're 80. I think that was in the Deadpool 3 movie. He was like, "You're gonna do this until you're 80." Yeah, so I have Pokemon on there. Huge Pokemon fan growing up. There's no doubt that my little kid mind would have had that on the list. I have Justice League Unlimited. I had that. I was really torn between that and Static Shock because I remember watching Static Shock all the time Saturday mornings.
Yeah.
Like that was a Saturday morning expectation. But I'd probably say Justice League Unlimited. Just nudges it a little bit more. And then this isn't necessarily a cartoon, but Power Rangers. I would probably put Power Rangers Time Force or Wild Force. Those were like my 2 favorites growing up. Even though Miguel, he was a big fan of Ninja Storm. I'm not going to lie. Ninja Storm was pretty clean, bro. That might be better than Wild Force or Time Force. But I remember the Time Force intro where they were like, Time Force, you know. So not a cartoon, but I definitely think that would have been on my list as well growing up.
Saturday morning lineup, not just cartoons. It could be anything.
Yeah, right,
Absolutely.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Johnny, you said your first was Ninjago, right?
How old do you think I am?
2.
Nick, I hate you. Here's one.
Did Ninjago have a good theme song? I remember Miguel really loved Ninjago.
I know they have a solid fan base. Like
I know that much, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not watching that.
He said, get this on my Saturday.
Other people can like it, not me though.
Not me. That's beyond my times. I'm good. I'm all good on Lego. Lego Star Wars at sea. All right, so you're all good.
Yeah, that was my list.
All right, so here's when I deal, and this is when I deal Saturday morning. Say I'm like 7 to 8 years old, and I'm at the grandparents' house, and I just woke up from my PS2 binge off of playing Crash 3 for like the 80th time. I get up and I'm like, oh snap, what's on Cartoon Network? 7 o'clock. Here's my ideal, and it might be ideal for a weird reason. 7 o'clock, Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. Not in the way you think it would be, because I ain't gonna lie, I never paid attention to the show.
You didn't even play the game.
I barely played the game.
You didn't even play.
I would just turn on TV like, oh, this is Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't really know what's happening. Then it's the type of show, I'll just turn on my fucking Game Boy Advance and just play while it's fucking in the background.
Wait.
That is disrespectful.
Wait.
Bro, you could have said anything then. You really could have said Duel Masters.
I really just remember GX.
So wait.
Bakugan.
Wait. So you're telling me, ooh, that's a sleeper. So you're telling me the first half hour of your dream lineup is you not actually watching TV, but rather play your Game Boy. Is what you're saying.
Low-key heat.
I didn't understand the assignment, bro.
Because I was still trying to wake up going like, nah, I'm good. And I'll be like, oh, GX is on. Okay.
I hate you so
I was
much.
preparing for drinking. When I have a hangover, what am I just going to put in the background? Yu-Gi-Oh! GX.
I don't know what the fuck is going on, but I like it.
What?
This said, I need a program to crack a cold one on, bro. Like, what?
I ain't gonna watch it. I just want to hear it. Read audiobooks.
This Dream Saturday, you get me to some chores, bro. Like, that's crazy.
That actually hurt my chest.
Yo, fucking kill me.
He said I didn't actually watch the show. Who are you?
What's number 2, nigga?
No, this is where I would kind of pay attention.
Semi-lucid? I'm fucking done with this thing. What were you doing the last? What did Crash do to you?
So at 7:30, this is when Justice League Unlimited, I'll put that, I'll be on. And then I'll hear the theme, I'll be like, no, this is fucking awesome, yeah.
Just say put the Game Boy on pause. No. All right, back.
You're not wrong, because like,
Cheeseburger, hold on. Hold on.
Because if y'all know me at this point, as a kid, I hated anything that was chronological, especially if it was like, yo, this is definitely part 2 to an episode. I'm like, okay, I don't give a fuck. I'm just gonna play. Let me just get back to my Game Boy real quick. But I'll pay attention. I have pay attention to it. I'll be like, ooh, cool, there's Superman. Ooh, Black Canary. She look kind of cool. That's about, they cool. Now, here's when the real lineup comes up. This is when I'm really into the sauce. 8 o'clock, we put on Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. Ah, yeah. Now this. And this is when I would actually, turn off the Game Boy and, pay attention, bro. I love my Foster's Home, bro. That was a show all about imagination.
Okay, quick question. What was your favorite episode?
Oh, man. I love Good Will Hunting.
Cheese.
I love anything cheese related. The first episode with cheese.
I hate you.
As a kid, that fucked me up as a kid. Hey, I love it. I fucking love it.
He said, I love cereal.
What was that? There was an episode
I like
where
chocolate milk.
I like chocolate milk.
No.
Miguel did the best cheese impression. Swear to God.
I love that, man. He'd be like, I like chocolate milk. Like a little gremlin.
The hot ass bread.
But let us know who your favorite character from Foster's Home was.
Oh my God.
And if it isn't cheese, you have to
remember
explain.
Blue's crazy ex? His crazy girlfriend.
Oh, the pink one?
The pink one?
Oh my gosh, I forgot about that character.
Shit.
What's her name? Pinky or something like that?
Pinky?
Was it Magenta?
I
No,
think it was
maybe it was
magenta
pink.
or something like that.
Yeah.
But she had the knife and everything.
Oh, I remember. Yeah. She had that shit.
He said, I don't like that shit. Now that I remember, I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't remember that shit. What was the one episode where Mac turned into a crackhead because he was like, oh, I can't.
The sugar.
Yeah, he's like, I can't eat sugar.
Oh, I remember. He's like, sugar.
And they had the dance and everything, and he was full Gollum. Yeah.
Man's running out the house going like,
Wait, was that the episode where they told Mr. Harriman his fridge was running and it literally turned into a...
He's like, oh, I
gotta go get my fridge. Good time. Good time.
Throughout the whole episode, he's just running.
It just reminds me of Key and Peele. Coach! Coach! Coach!
The fridge running.
He's just holding his vest. Good time.
I love Harriman.
Halt. Cease.
So that'll be 8 o'clock. 8:30, we got to bust out the Kids Next Door. Kids Next Door, boy. I love that. Anything with kids at the helm, I loved as a child because I'm like, yo, fuck them adults. Yeah, I wish I had a treehouse with my friends. Yeah.
Emo ass nigga.
I love Shadow as a kid, so, you know, it kind of makes sense.
That's wild.
Is this what you were thinking when you were at church, like being in the big queue?
Yes.
I'd steal all their crackers and wine.
Anytime I'm sitting in church, I'm thinking, I could be watching.
I'll take their body
physics.
and spirit.
I could not be listening to these old dudes saying something. I don't even know what the hell they saying. I could be playing games right now. Church is indoctrination. That's what it is. Kids, let's talk about a serious topic about indoctrination.
What's your next spot?
After that, we got to put on some courage. Courage in the morning, was tolerable for me because it was not night and I was not scared of Return to Slab. Like it was back in the day when I didn't know like. I paid attention to episode titles and like how they looked, but sometimes I was like, oh, I don't remember what King Ramsey's episode looked like. So what if it's the King Ramsey's episode? Oh shit. Oh, but sometimes it'll be just something cool, like maybe Courage is fighting cats, or maybe it'll be fucking Doctor what's his face with his rat.
Could be a rat.
Could be a rat. Or it'd be that one episode with the gerbil. It'd be y'all remember that episode with the gerbil doctor, and at the end it plays that opera like. With Courage chasing him on the boat or trying to run away from him on the boat. And then he's like, and we're falling off the waterfall. I love that episode. Yeah, I love Courage. Watch our Courage episode.
Yeah, senior.
It's Schwick. Not Bushwick. That's Bushwick's over there. I'm called Schwick. At 9:30, one of my favorites of all time, Ed, Ed, and Eddie. Ed, Eddie. Fuck, I can't whistle.
My mouth dry.
Do. I ain't gonna lie, Eddie's goated. I love that show. Like I said, with Kids Next Door, anything with like just kids fucking around. Got kids in the cul-de-sac. Johnny 2x4, that was my man because he was an autistic little child that had a plank for a friend. I relate.
Where did you keep this plank?
I just related to him mentally.
I felt it.
I felt that shit.
I didn't do it though.
He had an imaginary friend. I felt it. Even though it wasn't imaginary. He was playing. At 10 o'clock, underrated classic that should have went on for way longer than it did. Class of 3000. Bro. Oh, yeah. Class of 3000 sing. Na, 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 na,
yeah.
na,
It was a
na,
banger.
Bro, I got the whole soundtrack. It's great. I love it.
You actually have the whole soundtrack.
Dude, the soundtrack is great. Like, if you listen to the whole thing and even watch the show where the songs come from, beautiful. Like, it is because, you got Andre 3000 on the, like, producing on these, like, tracks half the time. So it's immaculate. So you got him rapping usually, you got some jazz. Like, it's a mix. You got jazz, blues, funk, like a bunch of different styles. London Bridge is falling down. Hey, that part's hard. Don't shit on it. Falling down. Bro, hard. The whole, if you have all never watched Class of 3000, binge it. It's only like, 2 seasons, I think. And wish it lasted way longer than it should have. That show deserved way more. But it's got a good amount of episodes, though.
Gorilla Zoo?
Banana Zoo.
Oh, that's what it was. Banana Zoo, yeah.
Do what you gotta do. Banana Zoo. What is it?
I don't know. Oh, shout it.
Do it like a banana boat. From banana boat. Oh. King Kong.
Banana boat.
You tell King Kong.
Banana boat.
He ain't got nothing on me.
Yo, yeah, it goes to the deep voice.
Like, you tell King Kong. Go, Biggie, go, go, Billy, go, go. Go, Billy, go, go. Bro, I'm telling y'all, listen to the soundtrack. Listen to the soundtrack. And then finally at 10:30, because I remember this, if we talking 2007, because this show came out in 2007. 2007, 2008, put on some Chowder. Chowder was love at first sight. I love Chowder. I love that genre.
See, I don't think I would ever put Chowder, for the most part, like your list's pretty solid. I don't think I would ever put Chowder as like a Saturday morning cartoon.
It's came out Saturday morning sometimes.
Oh, okay. Well, like for me, I feel like that was always like a weekday kind of cartoon for me.
I get you.
Yeah, I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I
can see that.
I pulled like in the back of my memories, what did I see on Saturday morning? A lot of these is where I saw. Like,
okay.
I remember this is my ideal format. This is the end. And then after that, I'll probably go play on PS2 or something. And that's it.
Wow, I'm so mad that your first hour is just you not paying attention to the shows on your list.
That's what I meant.
I'm gonna say 2 random shit, and the rest is actually gonna matter.
That's what I meant. It's like I got 8 shows, but it's really 6. That means the most. If you want the most accurate representation of what 7 to 8-year-old Johnny was in Saturday morning, that was it.
All right, Amir, you gotta redeem.
I think
Saturday
I'm the
morning.
opposite of Johnny. I need to be kind of hyped in the morning, so I put. And I just listed off the top of my head. I didn't put much thought to it, but Samurai Jack, Courage the Cowardly Dog, Invader Zim, Batman animated series, Avatar: The Last Airbender,
Hey,
Justice League.
Which one?
Justice League.
Which one?
Before Unlimited.
Okay. Gotta make sure.
Dickhead. Teen Titans and Star Wars Clone Wars.
Now, when you said Batman,
Ooh.
that's pretty nice. When you say Batman, do you mean the Batman?
Batman the animated.
Okay, the OG one.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I mean, that one was still good though.
Yeah, I was thinking about putting that one on.
I really like that one.
I love that opening thing.
Ooh, Star Wars and Clone Wars though. That's a banger pick right there.
I will say my most contended was Batman because I almost put fucking Batman Beyond in that.
Ooh, yeah. That could have been interchangeable. That really could have been. And Invader Zim is an interesting choice.
I blame Nicktoons.
No, it's like a good pick though because like I felt like as a kid I didn't really like watch it that much, right? But like as an adult I have like actually rewatched or not rewatched but like watched the show for the first time. Like, okay, this show is whack, but like in the best way possible.
Yeah,
you're like,
it's goofy as hell.
Yeah, you're like, I don't want to see the next episode, but I have to see the next episode. One of those kind of things.
It's great. Remember when Mama got on her ass? It's like, oh, you can't watch Billy and Mandy, but she would happily let us watch Invader Zim. Oh my God,
Invader Zim is 10 times worse.
And Ren and Stimpy.
No, Ren and Stimpy was different. I will say that.
That was whack. No, I always remember the kids love to play with me neck meat.
They gonna turn I just remember that part where he's about to leave. He's like, "Well, good luck with your kid, with your investigation, kid." He runs. He about to come out. Stops. He grabs the nigga and just runs. And he's like, "Ah!" And just kidnaps the dude for no reason. And never said ever again.
You remember that episode where they got stuck in the mall and they went to the parking lot area and they were like, "Oh, are there people here?" And all them like little gremlin people started crawling out. Bruh, Invader Zim's got the most random shit, but like as an adult, that shit's hilarious. So I didn't select it based off what age was, but if I were to have a Saturday and choose, these are some shit that I would watch.
Yeah, pretty safe bet. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Let us know in the comments which one of our lists most resonates with you, which one you're feeling would be a ideal Saturday lineup, or just, straight up tell us what your favorite Saturday, like morning cartoons would be. Like what your list would be. Yeah. Would Power Rangers be on it? Would it be Invader Zim? Or Johnny's bullshit list of
Yu-Gi-Oh! GX?
Yeah.
Just be in a lucid state for the first hour, but then now it's good.
You put Johnny Test as your number 2.
I can see it. I enjoyed Johnny Test when I was young. This another day in the life of a boy.
I hate you for that.
Day in the life of a boy. I gave y'all the biggest clue too, and you got.
Amir gave me the biggest clue. Not even you. Amir said, "Listen," and I was like,
somewhere in the back.
Yep.
There's another day.
I heard something. Yeah, they just said it fast.
Test.
I was inebriated after Justice League. I was fucked up. I was here, but I wasn't.
Yeah, go check out our trivia episode where you get to see Johnny just absolutely shaft the two of us.
Hey, when you enter Johnny's domain, you don't know what you're gonna get.
We did not.
You're gonna get some pudding pops.
Remember they put Bill Cosby in there in Kids Next Door? Or it's like his lookalike. It was like number 5's father. He was like, oh yeah, number 5. Now you call it number 5. Ah, damn it. They had him in the episode. That's all I remember.
Oh, okay, what was the third Yu-Gi-Oh series? The 5Ds. One with the motor 5Ds. Remember when Bill Cosby was on that?
What episode?
I think it was an extra episode after season 2.
Oh, yeah, I remember that shit. So it was actually a very dark episode. It was about something about like roofies or something. So it was a crazy episode. So we're not actually going to talk about it because it's actually pretty dark, but it was pretty much banned in all countries.
Subscribe to our Patreon if you want that story.
Yeah, if you want that story in full graphic detail, you're going to have to subscribe to the Remember When Patreon coming 2028 at least.
Yeah.
That's wild. That's wild.
I just want you in charge of the Patreon, and then like on like an episode, you just like randomly pull it up being like, hey guys, by the way, we had a $15 contributor and I put on that tier level that y'all need to like strip down.
Puts out a 1-minute video.
Yeah. Like y'all need to send them feet pics. I don't know. It's part of the tier.
Hey, James
like,
from Idaho.
Y'all ever feel like this about after Chipotle?
Someone put $100 to hear Amir shit.
No, we should do that Cameo app. You guys know what I'm talking about? That's like
where they get paid to like say shit.
Amir, yeah.
Amir, remember? Hey, James from Idaho. Y'all watch Smiley Friends, y'all know. Y'all gotta watch that.
Yo, it depends on what they trying to make me say.
Well, I was about to say the same thing because
I don't want niggas to make an AI.
I had watched it was an episode of like the Ned's Declassified podcast, right? Pretty good podcast, by the way. Very, very good podcast. If you ever watched that, that show growing up, great podcast, check out. But anyways, the dude that played as Ned, he was talking about he did have a cameo request from somebody, and they were like, hey, can you it's a running gag between my girl and I that like we talk about like feet or something like that. Do you mind like just send like a joking vid of like your feet and she'll laugh at it and get it? And he's like, that's really weird, but that's a gag between y'all. But like, of course. And so they end up like, I think like screenshotting like some pictures and end up like blocking Ned afterwards and like not paying for it. And he was like, huh. He's like, that's pretty whack. He just got conned out of like free feet pics or whatnot.
A nigga's busting to his feet right now.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't no gag.
And
that's oddly specific.
Yeah,
that is too oddly specific.
Yeah, it was something wild like that. Yeah, check out their podcast. He talks about that whole story about how he got conned by like some like foot addict. It was pretty crazy.
And he didn't even get paid.
Can you dance like you're doing shake weight?
Wow. Can you hit one of these? Hit one of these?
Can you do the overhead and side to side? Where's my money, Blocks?
That's why you get the money first and then you deliver.
But no, speaking of feet, we're talking about the Gomu Gomu no Burke.
Oh, okay.
Cover up your feet. Yeah, we don't.
Oh, so there's someone else, remember what feet?
Perfect transition.
Yeah.
You want to put your feet in something? Put it in these sandals, nigga.
No, so these shoes are pretty cool. Nostalgia Unlimited, they created these Birks. It's based off the devil fruit from One Piece. So all you One Piece fans out there, you would appreciate it. That good old gum fruit. And if you use our discount code Nostalgia, you'll get $20 off. So why not go treat yourself to a pair today? Go treat yourself to a pair.
Hey, be a real One Piece fan, man. Come on. I know you probably got all the statues and the merch, but y'all got them feet.
Yeah, cover up them feet.
I know you know someone that hasn't caught up yet. Christmas is coming up. Might as well take the deal.
Mm-hmm.
Do it.
Hell, get it for your mama and your daddy or your grandpappy. Come on, they ain't gonna get it, but at least you do.
Yeah. That's the most important. If you are caught up on One Piece, why don't you have these? Why don't you?
Yeah, why don't you?
Yeah.
Nerd.
Accountability.
Have you guys watched any One Piece? I feel like I've asked you this before, but like, have you watched any?
I'm like a skipper. I skip filler. So I follow a filler list because I'm still trying to get used to the art style, to be honest, because it kind of throws me off sometimes. But I feel like it's a series that you watch the artist grow as the series develops. And I kind of have to like keep that in the back of my head because I'm so used to like stuff that has a high budget behind it and it has like Berserk is my favorite. Everyone knows that, especially if you know where this tattoo comes from, but it's high quality from the jump to the end. And with One Piece, it went from like to like this guy doesn't really know his art style to he's really in his bag at this point in time. So a little bit, but I definitely need to catch up. I'm very behind.
I'll wait till it's finished.
Yeah,
What?
no,
Wait till
no,
it's finished.
there's
We
no
gonna have
better time than right
great-grandkids
now.
Wait till it's finished, and when I'm bored, I better have read every other manga that I've ever want to read.
But if they have a second, like a sequel,
Guess I'm never catching up to One Piece then.
you're hating.
It's going to be way too goddamn long. One of my favorite part about stories is when they end. When's One Piece going to end? I'm not watching over 1,000 episodes, boy.
What's wrong with him?
1,000 episodes? I'm reading the manga, boy. Like, heck no,
That's
bro.
what filler lists are for. You can do like I do.
That's still over 500 episodes, my boy. That's worse than Shippuden. Shippuden is probably the longest anime I've ever watched.
I gotta make a t-shirt of you saying that. You know what's my favorite part about
The
stories?
It's when they end.
It's when they end.
In small words, I'm not depressed.
Oh gosh, dang it, Johnny. Oh my goodness. Well, that's it. That was our dream
shit.
Saturday morning lineup. Well, it was our Amir and my dream Saturday morning
Hey,
lineup.
man, I got 6 shows that were...
I hate you so much.
6 shows
So much.
that I love.
Dreaming for 2 episodes.
You know what's crazy is before this episode started, I was like, just so that we're all on the same page, you know, what duration of blocks are we doing, right? This guy, Johnny, told me 7 to 10:30, right? Man writes off the first hour. Like,
I'm still trying to wake up.
well, let's start it at 8.
Brother's been drinking since 7. Like, the hangovers have just gotten worse. Like, it's just...
If Crash Bandicoot getting twisted, so is he.
I need that Wampa.
Okay, that wraps up this episode of number 1. Mostly because I don't want to keep talking to Johnny.
He's banned from the pod.
It's done. No, thank y'all so much for listening and watching. We appreciate y'all so very much. Until next time, peace out, remember.
Remember When is a Sweet Recording production. Check them out at suiterecording.com.
Intro and outro created by our very own Johnny.
Subscribe, listen, and remember to review wherever you are on social media. Thanks for listening.